What is the origin of the music that you hear in SpongeBob a lot? The first iconic SpongeBob song to be used was Aloha Oi by a group called George Kahi and his Island Serenaders. A few more of their songs would appear in SpongeBob like Honolulu March and Hilo March. These all came from the same album in 1995 called Music of Hawaii. Help Wanted is also the episode where we hear Living in the Sunshine, Loving in the Moonlight by Tiny Tim, and we get to hear more of Tiny Tim's music in future episodes. The next artist that contributed a lot to SpongeBob's soundtrack is the Haram Olsen Group. They've had songs like these. Their album released in 1994, and it appears that their music has been used the most out of any artist on the show. These three sounds you're about to hear come from Richard Maihou's 1992 album, Solo Instruments. There have also been some underground songs that now have a place in pop culture thanks to SpongeBob, like Ocean Man by Ween. Who can forget I'm a Goofy Goober? The song is based off the 1984 song I Wanna Rock. Also, this random segment is sung by David Lee Roth from a mashup song called Just a Gigolo. Next up, I have to mention Sweet Victory. This song was written in 1998, and it was pretty unknown for nearly 2 decades, until SpongeBob used it for the episode Band Geeks. Another common one that we've seen SpongeBob use is light orchestra music. Those hits include Waltzing Flues by Manfred Minnick Orchestra, Screws on the Loose by Anthony Lowry, Crepe Suzette by Dolphin der Lende. Wait, it's still going? Is it gonna stop? Or I swear to God, this feature is bigger than any DJ Khaled collab ever. Although this song is better than anything he's ever made. And wow, it's still going. Okay, I'm just gonna keep this up on the screen until it ends. Anyhow, Woody Fellow by Gerhard Tread. This guy's also made a song on this album that was used in Fallout 3. And there's also the 60s music you'd hear in Hollywood flicks, or a Tarantino film, like Cha-Cha Nova by NDR Big Band, or Goodbye Samba by Fernando Mendoza. Sam Spence has had 3 songs that appear in some episodes. Some of them were originally used in the NFL in the 70s. Somehow, a little bit of Dutch culture has found its way into SpongeBob, like this group called the Dutch National Folk and Dance Orchestra. We've heard 2 of their songs played before. I'm not sure how, but this fits in. It still sounds like sailor music. There's also a bit of that folk English music with Tip Top Polka. There's also the sailor music or sea shanty. Robert White seems to be a big contributor to this with songs like Oyster Girls or Dreadnought Tea Clipper and the Rake Hornpipe. The song Drunken Sailor is the oldest song heard in SpongeBob, dating back to the 19th century. The first official record of this song existing was in 1824, used by the British melodist. The song grew in popularity throughout the 20th century in different forms of media, representing the swashbuckling sailors of the 7 seas singing together, usually like drunk